Have you ever had an issue with a leaky balcony or a patio deck? We're here with Andrea Singer, who's going to be sharing her experience regarding this unfortunate situation. Andrea?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I bought this house. It's a three-level home, and unfortunately, my patio was leaking from day one. Since I bought the house, when it started raining, I noticed the water leaking to my bedroom door, the master bedroom. I notified the builder, and they did not do anything about it. I didn't know how grave the situation was going to turn out to be. I had people coming to try to fix my patio. They said it was fixed, but the water, every time that it rained, it continued leaking and leaking to the point where my patio was so damaged. I had to spend a lot of money to fix it.
Andrea, how frustrating was it to resolve this problem?
Well, it was very frustrating. I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom for many years. And of course, I didn't have the experience on how to fix the problem. I had to rely on the people that came to tell me, what I was supposed to do. And it's really hard because you don't know who to trust. I went through a lot of contractors that put a band-aid on the problem, and the problem kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. My financial situation was not very good at some point, and I just tried to fix a little part of the patio, and so to try to resolve, just to cover the leak for a little bit. And so maybe in the near future I will have somebody that will come and fix the patio for good. That never happened. Finally, I had a person who I had worked with, and he does remodeling. He doesn't do patios and he doesn't do roofs. He strictly does remodeling. But he's very smart, and he told me that I needed to hire a person who was strictly only a waterproofing company. Not a roofer, it was a waterproofing company.
Andrea, take us to the moment that you discovered WC decking and waterproofing.
My patio was completely open, and it was so close to the rains to start. So I had to be very fast to find a company that it strictly did waterproofing. And finally, I saw your company, WC decking, waterproofing. I called right away. They sent a person 2 days later, and Alex, who came to check my patio, we went upstairs together. The patio was completely open. He actually spent almost an hour doing an assessment on my patio. At that point, I felt so comfortable because I have gone through such a bad experience with this company. They put me in a very, very vulnerable situation. And Alex was able to explain to me everything they were going to do. He did not want to promise me that they were going to be able to do the job until he went to his office and talked to the right people about the plan and what was going to be and how much it was going to cost me. I felt really comfortable because they were not pressuring me, and I know that if your company couldn't do the job, they will tell me. But thank God that you guys were able to help me and help me the right way. I like the professionalism that you guys from the beginning. And when the job started, everybody, you told me you were going to be here at 9 o'clock in the morning. You guys were here at 9 o'clock in the morning. They kept me informed. They told me that they will take about 10 days maybe to complete the job. It was a little less. And so I was very happy about that. One of the most important parts of this situation was you guys told me that I have to move the air conditioning because the air conditioning is in the patio. And the other company, none of the companies that I had a meeting with mentioned the air conditioning they have to move. You guys had to make sure that there was no leaking on in the air conditioning part. And that even made me feel so much more secure about that you guys were going to do the right job. So I was able to I was able to sleep. Really, I mean, I went through so much heartache with my patio because the construction, the structure, the house was going to be damaged if the job wasn't going to be done the right way. And so here I am. I am very happy and I'm very so grateful for your company. Thank you.
Andrea, what advice will you provide to property owners that are dealing with this situation?
Make sure that the contract that they're giving you is not going to go higher. Check the reviews. That is very important. Yelp is it's a very good company to check the reviews. Make sure that you talk to the owner of the company. Make sure that is a family-owned company and they are the ones who have and own the license.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for sharing us. Hope everybody listened and this advice of Andrea, that her frustration of dealing with these types of issues throughout, it's a mishap. Unfortunately, there is contractors out there that they rent their license and are doing substandard work. I would advise everyone as a licensed contractor to make sure, like what she said, check their license, make sure that the owner who's handling that license is an active license holder who is active in that business.
Exactly.
And also make sure to have the reviews. They also recommend to as well recommendations from others. That also helps alleviate this stress and this hurdle that you can encounter by not making sure and checking those references before hiring a licensed contractor. Transparency is the key. Andrea, thank you so much for sharing your experience with WC decking and waterproofing regarding this frustration situation that you incurred.
Thank you. It really is an honor for me to be here and to be able to help other people so they won't go through the same experience that I had.